It's me again, Olivia, here on Olive UK to talk to you about PhD. I don't know about you, but I find that balancing anything with having kids can be quite difficult. I had my children quite young, so I'd already trained and got my career and been a hairdresser. Being a hairdresser wasn't paying me enough to sustain childcare. And so I had to think about retraining. So I went back into uni because I hadn't been in education since school. So that was quite interesting. I see a lot of videos on how to balance university and personal life. Not many people I know start their PhDs with children. I know probably about 3 other people that are doing their PhD with kids. Maybe I just need to broaden my scope. Maybe I just don't know enough people. I thought it'd be really good to do a little talk on how I balance my life with uni, with kids, with relationships, just trying to generally take care of myself. I got to a point doing my degree where a lot of the time it became my sanity, my health and well-being, or my degree. The best thing I did was I bought a coffee machine, and I have coffee everywhere I go. But also balance it out with a large bottle of water so that you're not coffee overdosing. More seriously, I have found it really hard to balance the two, and I've had ups and downs. Being in academia is so different to so many different areas of work I've ever been in before. Being at a desk, reading most days and writing is just so different. That adaptation in general was difficult. A little bit about me and my course. I have 2 children and a partner. We are lucky that we are still together, and so I do get a lot of support when it comes to my uni work. Date nights just have dwindled. We very rarely have a date night out now. We have to try and make them at home. I have had to try and schedule routines where I sit down with the kids. Most of you will probably be shouting at me like, oh my god, how do you not put your kids first? And I absolutely and utterly put my kids first. We go out and do walks, we do family activities together. But sometimes I feel like when you've got a deadline, you kind of just forget that you've got other things going on because that takes priority in your mind. What I found is the best thing for me: a calendar in my phone. I have an academic diary. I have a desk. What do you call these? Not journal, but like appointment type desk thing. It's got like the months here. Academic months, no, I didn't realise that. Days, Monday to Sunday. I got some extra notes, and then I got a nice little thing here that says you've got this, which is quite sweet. A family calendar. That is how I keep up with life. And my phone is the holy grail of being organised. I literally don't know what I would do now. Let's get it into October. All these different coloured things on every day. I use that calendar in my phone, and what I've done is I've literally set it so it's like every 2 days exercise, 2 days in between that, so that it alternates, do ukulele practice, so that I can have some form of something for me. What I found over my undergraduate degree and my master's degree is that my hair started just going a mess, my skin was a mess. I'm not saying that these are important things, but they were important for me. Like, you will have things that are important for you. Whatever you like to do that's downtime for you tends to get pushed to one side, and what then ends up happening is your emotional state gets up and up and up and up, and then you end up blowing, and we don't want that. We want everybody to be as calm and relaxed at uni as possible. You don't want your work to be so consuming that you can't enjoy your personal life. I lost a lot of that when I first started uni. So I think it is very important to find some sort of schedule for yourself. I mean, not everybody likes schedules. If you have kind of like a guideline of how frequently you'd like to do something, you can kind of just fit it into your life. So far, I am at a point where I am enrolled on my PhD. So I've done the whole application process. Now I have my nice little researcher badge. I feel all special. I'm really excited for my PhD. I'm not sure whether I'll feel like that once it starts. I'm going to start doing some reading because I've just fallen right off. And I'm doing a literature PhD. So, I mean, if I'm not reading, why am I even doing it? The most important thing about my whole PhD journey, I bought a new pencil case. It has little bumblebees on it. I love bumblebees. That was the most important part of my PhD. And some notepads. I'll show you my notepads. All I'm going to say is I have my priorities completely and utterly right. Also, this notepad that's a little bit controversial, I will warn you, but it says, I met God, she's black. I love it. And another notepad that says, she believed she could, so she did. I'm telling you, my priorities are right. A pen that says, very important pen. And another pen that says, write your own story. Needless to say, I have all my priorities right when it comes to starting a PhD. Maybe I should be a little bit more freaked out that I've bought none of the books that I need to read. But I have beautiful notepads, and I have a schedule, and I have a pencil case and some pens. I'm gonna go do some reading, and I will do a video when I'm a good student. I will be doing a lot of videos on life as a PhD student and a mom, and my curly hair routine. It's going to be a mixed up channel, and the beauty one's going to be funny. I permed my eyelashes last night, and today I've just got clumps of glue still left on my eyelid from gluing the rod on. So even if you don't think you're interested in hair and beauty, they may be hilarious. You might want to watch me fail and probably crying in a corner with a bottle of wine. It's all going to be fun. Yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, and this has been Olive UK.